Cables come in pre-cut and labelled lengths. Each cable has an identifying label. There is no need to cut any cables. Check plans and spec sheets to confirm which cables are to be used in which location. Fix the cable to the left-hand side main bracket by passing the prefixed eye to the outer horizontal hole and fasten using the supplied locking nut. Do not tighten the nut at this stage. Thread the cable from left to right, passing through the eye of any main or intermediate brackets fitted. As both holes of the right-hand main bracket will be allocated to the bracing and the vertical cable bolt, you have two options. Option 1 is to enlarge a hole in the bracing and use the eye bolt from the vertical cable to secure the bracing. The cable is then passed through a cable fixer, looped through the free hole at 90 degrees to its path of travel, and then back through the second hole of the cable fixer. The cable fixer should be positioned between 30 and 45 centimeters from the main bracket. Make sure the spring inside the cable fixer is flat. This will help the cable to slide through easily. Option 2 is to pass the cable through the cable fixer and then through one of the main bracket horizontal holes. It is then looped back through the second hole of the cable fixer. The cable fixer should be positioned between 30 and 45 centimeters from the main bracket. Pull the cable hand tight and lock the cable fixer with the Allen key. The cables do not have to be very tight as the whole structure takes the strain. Over-tensioning of the nets can distort the main brackets and may twist the frame. Tighten the eye bolt to remove some of the cable sag. Make sure the cable sits level but is not over-tensioned. Tidy the surplus cable using cable ties. When tensioning multiple cables along a single run, care must be taken to ensure that brackets are only loaded in the permitted direction. In this diagram, cable B should be tightened first, as the brackets are facing the right way for maximum strength. Cable A can then be tightened without putting undue pressure on the central bracket, which is the anchor point for two cables. Under no circumstances should you attempt to pull an incorrectly loaded bracket straight by over-tensioning the next cable. All RackNet systems are designed for specific racking installations. Always refer to the supplied installation drawing. Any alterations to the layout must not be made without the approval of warehouse partners.